everyone, welcome to a brand new day and a brand new stream. Probably seen. Wi-Fi is terrible today. I'm going to try to stream for as much as I can, but we will see how it goes. Could you get a hub maybe or something? I might be able to get a repeater or something along those lines. Actually, let me have a quick look, see how much that will cost. Varies. The security of my connection is fine, Curry's. It's just shit. The other thing as well is I have no idea where I actually have no idea where the main router is, so I can't even like utilize that for my own game. TP link with Wi-Fi range extender, dual band, 23 quid, 45 quid. 31 quid, 30 quid. It's gonna have to be the case of whatever I get, it needs to be able to work independently from the router. Like, it needs to be able to like run without me having to connect it to the router. Alright, but it looks like our quality is back up and running. We're doing okay. So we'll see how we go from there. Also, Nomad, Foxy, and Arton. Lovely to see you all. Right, where were we? We are on day 4, the morning of day 4. Yeah, we got a few things we need to do. This was our last night staying in this room, as we now have the location by the sea at the fisherman village. Let's go down and meet Kim.
Hey, was there something you needed?
No, there isn't actually. I love tech difficulties. Always make shit interesting. Oh god, yeah.
Hi, gendarme.
Oh my god, you're the chat guy. Another rendezvous. There he is again. The smoke on the balcony, right here in the whirling and rags. Hello.
Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
He's so different. What are you doing?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
Don't know what I'm doing here. Just go wherever life takes me.
Maybe you should figure it out, detective.
I met your Sunday friend.
And how did you like him?
Magically bureaucratic. Didn't like him. I didn't. See, I'm official. I don't just. You know, he's magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people. He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
Fair enough. And what are you
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
And what does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess. It is. On Sundays.
Fair enough.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Alright, interesting that he's now here. Gonna quick save here. Do I bother trying to get information out of you? Click on the responsibilities. Once the committee are more or less to assign responsibility, kind of might know where to start. Waivers, Star Nightclub, Spirits Eternal. Get the whole story from... So this is one that we're trying to get, like, get the whole story from Tyres. You know, let's try speaking to Ken.
Yes?
We need to talk about responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
And what do you mean?
If you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us.
No. I meant like la responsabilités. You know, the kind that gets assigned.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stabilité? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
The murder... For my disaster of a life. This whole for the situation.
Now I understand. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility?
How did you know?
Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villodroit, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first, you might need to speak with his young companion. Now, was there anything else?
No, that's it. Okay. Let's try getting the information out of this guy. It's like pulling teeth. I'm running out of stuff to do.
What is it?
Still only 28%. Okay, I found someone who saw the hanging.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
That's just cop tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already rolled on the others, and is in witness protection.
No, my witness isn't local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
Say he's a high-ranking government official, and we'll leave it at that.
Right. Like we wouldn't know if an MI plant was in our town. Nice try.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
Went down very quietly. We're gonna go with this one. The witness said the hanging went down quietly. No shouting, no commotion.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Like fuck are you?
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
Looks like a surreal
Those
play.
flaccid MI cocks with their culture language. Everything's a surreal play or sublime whatever. Doesn't mean anything.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
By the sheer length of you going to justify the killing of this one guy, yeah, I'd imagine there'd be probably more celebration of boasting how you're the best.
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
You didn't break this wagon fort, but you did manage to rattle the people inside a bit.
Witness said he saw two people Arapagian descent and one of Mesk.
Arapagite? Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there.
And the witness said the end is here. The great undoing, we will be vapor.
Vapor, huh? Well, that checks out at least.
For the record, which I have to type up later tonight, no apocalypse-related testimony was provided to us by the witness.
Oh.
Check out the stand-up comedians the RCM has.
Right, enough about
Some
this.
witness. I pulled the same shit. Came up with some shit. then went and said it to people.
You don't have to go to school for shit. I never went to school, and I'm doing great.
Are you there, Glenn?
You're doing a hell of a job, man. Hell of a job.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little. Everyone is afraid of witnesses. Witness is a scary word.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do a quick save, and then we're gonna try the attempt. 42%. I think we might be able to do.
It's you again. What is it?
Give it to me straight, Titus.
Convince
Yes!
Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter.
One of his boys will, though.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy, Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure.
Finally, we succeeded on that. We've been trying to get this this truth out of him for like the last couple of days in game, and I'm glad we're now able to put it into use.
Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez, their district, their responsibility.
All right, that's it. And case closed. We're going home, Kim.
Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Write down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Because of some chick, because you're a foreigner, because you work for the wrong people, because they like killing. Some chick.
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
The man's fists under the table are balled. You can tell from his neck and shoulders. He means it.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
They just hang you, like in the Dark Ages, make a display of your corpse. They club you from behind, string you up, and go back to drinking. It's cool, guys. You drag them out back, light their corpses on fire, piss on them. You don't care. Let's say this. They club you from behind.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We didn't hit him, okay?
That's it. That's the
There we
weak
go.
one.
We're getting somewhere.
We flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Oh, Theo. I don't think I've ever seen you speak.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Don't care.
Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Yeah, no. Turn to Angus, or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him?
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked.
I'm
sorry.
too fucked.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
Interesting.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
So he didn't, where do I start? So you didn't kill him. He was already
He
dead.
nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow. scalpel still in his hand.
This could have been something
Get
we
the
discovered
light.
if we kept hold of the
Shine it in
corpse.
his mouth. He tells his assistant. The coroner squats to better see the light illumines the darkness inside. Well, shit. Can't blame them for missing that. Get the saw, Alan. This just got fun.
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Okay.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Okay. That explains the new window upstairs and everything else like that as well. Who's Tibbs?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
I'm sorry I made you guys
Me
fight.
too.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
So if Classy didn't kill him, why the cover up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
What kind of shit are we talking?
That can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
Right, who are these people?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Okay, so who killed the Merc then?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
And what do you think?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Clausia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
Okay.
I like that.
Interesting.
Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had any ideas about his past too?
I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns.
True, we do know there's a
Years
sniper
of
out
bad
that
blood,
three-man
probably.
team.
Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
Mate, if you just came up straight with me, I could have been solving this like 2 days ago.
He's calm now, threw all that turmoil away, and became himself again.
So whose idea was it to hang him anyways?
In a manner of speaking.
What do you mean?
We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker, the missing eighth Hardy.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
Can you tell me anything about her name, current location?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Clausia you want to talk to.
Fair enough. All right, thank you, Tyus. I'll go and talk to her for last.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go, Clausia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
Still, after all this headache,
You would still prefer if we didn't take her away?
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
All right, Hardy, Matthias, I'm gonna say now, your heart's kind of in the right place. I get where you're coming from, but fuck me, did you make this difficult?
We'll take that into account.
All right, time to talk to her.
It's always good to see you.
something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
The Hardy Boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
You were expecting this, weren't you?
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
I know that. But the people around here, they don't see it that way. And if I am to stay here, I need to get along with them.
Alright, fine.
I am not. There is more here, miss.
You're right. There's more. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again.
This is why you're looking over your shoulder. You're afraid of the moral intern.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
So what's going on? What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Nothing to do with her? You'll be the judge of that.
Okay, so what did you do to have these people after
It's
you?
not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Louis County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Louis Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
Okay.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Louis Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
I'm pretty sure there are all things
Sure.
that was things that...
I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people too,
fair.
not just C-suite. A lot of people got hurt. but that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
What did you?
One of them killed themselves because of me.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we do either.
There you have it. The way of the warrior.
So what happened the night the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass.
Oh, did it disconnect for a moment there?
I turned back to him.
Oh, no, my connection.
His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could.
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
Better not mention it. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, you're good now though. Okay, that's good. Better not mention it. What
He was
happened?
heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs.
He only had his boots on. Interesting. Okay.
I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
Sorry this happened.
So am I.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
We're finally getting to the nitty-gritty of the actual murder.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Titus said you looked pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
Shut up, electrochemistry. We're not doing this.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
Why didn't you run away from here? As a matter of fact, why are you here now?
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets.
Okay, when it happened, what happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
I can't even remember which one Ruby is.
Ruby?
Wait. Oh, we don't actually know who Ruby is. Cool. I'm not being forgetful. Before we continue, who's Ruby?
Ruby.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy
Well,
Boys.
nominally, yes. Ruby's the one.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not?
Does she also party with Ruby, however?
Did you party with Ruby too?
No.
Still, there is something there. She won't tell you now.
Okay. Let's go on. What then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
Okay.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
Okay, then what did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off
Okay,
and
my
put it
boss
on
is
many
here. I'm
times.
going to save on there. Might pop in on the next one if I'm free, though. This is fun. Yeah, no worries on. It was lovely having you here, and I hope you make the rest of your journey home safely. And I'll catch you later.
It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did they do? What did you do while you're there?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
So this Ruby, where is this Ruby?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Okay. When it happened, did you hear the gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
Could the people after you've killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Either way, something to consider.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why did you call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth.
I don't think so. Why did you do this?
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him. He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud, thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
Okay. When was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
In her bedroom inside?
Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
I think we're done here for now.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here? Or maybe you should take her to the station for safekeeping. She lied to you, and she's a flight risk.
Yeah? All right.
The same small, heavy door. No lock. It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the bracket.
Can I open this with crowbar?
The same small, heavy door.
still only have one bullet. This is going to be tough.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it.
Okay, hang on. Quick save first.
This window is pristine on the golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed. Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. From the roof outside, location A prime, the glass fractures around the bullet hole, shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Inspect the ghostly figure.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Okay, and have a look at point A, the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Shouldn't there be gun residue?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
That's fair, actually. So I'm what, 80% sure the roof is where the shot came from?
72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies.
Could there be an argument against a prime the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could it have been come from the inside?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
That's fair. Could there have been another point of origin further away?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Extrapolate the radius, include all of Martinez.
You would need a map for that. A map of Martinez.
There was a map on sale for the bookstore, wasn't there? A map of Martinez.
You're thinking, what if the shot didn't come from the roof?
Yes.
There was a map in the bookstore. We should come back with it, compare the landscape to the radius of the shot.
Let's go!
Of the apocalypse. It's not fire. It's not ash. There will most certainly be a sea of corpses leading up to the event. But it won't be war or pestilence that causes it. Oh no. By whom? By what? And how? You don't know. All you know is you're not joking around.
Where the bookshop came from, take on a lot of responsibility. Make ties, give up Ruby's location.
The same two neon.
Alright. now, Tyus. I need you to give me Ruby's location.
It's you again. What is it? Why?
Got a level with you. She's an excellent link in the chain that leads me to Laylee's killer.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this.
No.
Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
Yeah, my friend.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Nervous, snickering. There's a rush of adrenaline present.
Goddamn right, it's...
I will let you deal with that in your own time, Tyus. For now, I need to go and pick up the map.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the...
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Here the map.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a...
Indeed. Something about that book does seem to have spoken. Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
Well, it's not the one I wanted, but I actually did.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings. I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why is Martinez one so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago, they also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps.
Okay.
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going.
Shelves full of biographies of shelves filled to the brim with
Alright. We've got what we need. We're now gonna go back and figure out where this bullet came from. Because I'm fairly convinced that it's not from the rooftop. I'm convinced it's from another building. The question is which building.
the same two neon-lit shapes.
I have a map.
A man
Extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely.
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Okay, have a look at point B, the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
True. Lake's End.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Yeah, so the boardwalk's there. The islet.
1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be.
Okay, interesting.
The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Okay, Kim, do you think the shot could have come from further than the roof in Martinez?
From where, precisely? I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
No, you're right. Okay, we need to...
2 neon-lit shapes.
We need to explore those areas then.
The worn map features the patchwork grid. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain, and finally coming to a halt on the spot we...
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Medicinal purposes of the Pale. The cover of this heavy tome features a number of esoteric symbols.
Let's learn a little bit more about the Pale while we are here.
Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the Pale. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book.
What's pharmacopoeia?
You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you.
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the Pale, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies.
Anything about restoring lost memories?
There are a number of CO-like tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
Okay, and what about soothing the relentless torments of my existence?
What you're describing is booze. You don't need any herbs for that.
Curing apocalyptic hangovers.
There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give it a shot?
Alright, Book, let's see what you
First,
got.
you need to choose a base ingredient.
Ginger root.
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Boiler tea made from
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
spoonful sugar.
The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The sugar just makes it taste better.
Where can I get this all?
From the Pearl, of course. Or perhaps from some enterprising entrepreneur, where you would find one of those, though. The book does not say.
I want to try concoct one of those.
Very well. First, choose a base ingredient. Next, you'll need to... Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add? The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The ginseng should give you more energy, as a nice bonus. From the Pearl, of course. Or perhaps from some...
Okay. Let us head further in. One thing I am going to very quickly check. See if this store has any of the stuff I'm wanting.
Is
A colourful...
again, I'm obliged to inform you that both...
Right.
To the left of... A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various...
Alright.
The tear machines.
Okay. We'll leave it as it is. Gee, hang on. Why do I hear the guy shouting? I know he's there. Hi.
That carriage. If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
Okay, fuck the world.
In my brutal motor carriage, the RCM takes threats directed at its...
That is a for later problem. Right. I need to get to... What do I actually need to get to? Boardwalk for bullet places. I'm pretty sure the boardwalk is where we found the dead guy. I might be wrong, but we will see. hopefully it gives us some indication when we get near. Inside here is causing some kind of heat or sputtering. Ledger of failure and hatred. Oh. So somewhere around here. It's gotta be where I'm looking for.
There's some tear. An empty cigarette pack. There's some tear. Whoever took 2 empty...
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with...
So now here's the problem. I'm not even sure if I'm actually looking at the right spots.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching. It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure it occurs to you that you're not even holding the jack? Why? Why did you think about it? Look at you. Now you're just flicking that shit. As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching. There is no why.
Okay. Never mind, I thought that was going to be something else.
You see, I want...
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
Further down, maybe?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to...
Hey, fella. Lovely to see you. How's it going and what's this game about?
The trap is filled, poor thing.
So it's going well. We are a detective trying to solve a murder. Now we've gotten a few answers. We're definitely closer to the truth, but we're actually currently trying to find some likely places for where
a few
shooting could have
locusts
happened.
trudge along the wall of the trap. Poor things.
But I'm struggling a little bit in terms of trying to figure out where to go for this bit. Where the fuck is the billboard? Clearly I'm checking the wrong places.
Heavy wooden doors. The lock turns.
Let's go.
As you do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial area.
Maybe
its
in
black
here?
holes and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes.
It has been a fun
great whoosh of
experience
air
so
rushes
far.
into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
Oh. Strange stillness fills the air as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. Awful lightning pattern you saw outside. Grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. Looks like you're trying to become one with the church. Bowls filled with water. Live wire runs directly into it. A few things to explore by the looks of it. Black hole is filled with complex equations, so recent. I think the shooting happened in here. Spinning on empty. Horrible Harmon Woshi tape recorder.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Are you sure?
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism
Are we sure
stands
this
above
doesn't
you.
have anything to do with our case?
A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty. Cradled in her arms are a pair of your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass. The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you, it covers you from the wind outside. In the darkness, you sense her eyes on you, inspecting you with their multicolored glass, as if you're a bug under a microscope.
Open my eyes.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips, and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse? As that useless word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Do the same as you.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by
settlers.
What else?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
There it is again. A small pang of guilt. It's time to ask him what happened here.
You know why it happened?
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces. The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCM than many around here.
Who conducted the raid?
Well, your station was involved, I hear. Although I can't be sure.
Who conducted
Well,
the raid?
your station was involved, I hear. Although I can't be sure. 3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them. I am pretty sure it was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything more about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really don't... It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
Despite that, more, an innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the Real Belt is built to accommodate an authentic rule should it coincide with our time. An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades instead of centuries. An innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office.
His office.
No, we are alone.
Is one in office now?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But terrifying. It's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her. Good. Now back out of this corner of your mind by choosing the bottom option. To hell with this. You've been standing here long, but she was not hell. She is the opposite of that. The wind of paradise. There you stand, below her.
Mess bangers, red brews. That's money. Who's have I got on currently? You know what? I can actually change those. Silk scarf.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I still hear
And
something.
then it's gone. Almost all of it. You can hardly hear your own breathing. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which your voice is barely audible. It's unnerving. The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Not really.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is. The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you.
Look up to the bell
The
tower.
orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
What if I don't want to know what
The silence, the darkness. Relax. It'll be okay.
I failed.
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin.
Try to make it out something, anything.
There's nothing. You're dizzy and disoriented as you see dark and more dark rising.
Officer, what are you looking at?
Filled with vague shapes of woodwork. You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
The fuck?
Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive
Say
and is
nothing, we'll
now
be
studying
quiet for
you
now.
intently. The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place to receive the mother's love.
Think that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way over here. Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc Albino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
If the lieutenant agrees, then maybe, just maybe, you should pay attention.
Maybe.
Look at these crazies. What is this? A fucking intervention?
Fuck you, Crabman! You don't tell us what to do! Tell him!
Alright.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother.
Wasteland of reality.
I'm only the messenger, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
This Mother of Silence sounds like a serious player. You might want to be careful until you find out what you're dealing with.
Where'd you come
Up
from?
there, Holmes.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams.
What are you doing
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, no one can, Holmes.
Are these-
And no one ever will.
Are these yours?
I think they were.